morning, it's time to rise and shine.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, I hope you're feeling fine. The sun is just above the hill, another day for us to fill with all the things we love to do. Oh, can't you hear? It's calling you, doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, it's time to rise and shine.
Good morning. It's like 11:30. Excuse me. I've been up since like 9:30, but I've been laying in bed because I don't have to work today. I don't know if you can see this. Can you hear it? Do you hear? Can you hear it? That it's very, I mean, look at this. This is not good. Like, okay, you can see my color, very, very faded looking, right? Well, here's the problem. This pool that we were at, remember, we were at a hotel. I went swimming. The pool is chlorinated. Now, here's the hotels have options. They can get a license to get chlorinated pool, or they can go a shorter route and get a license for a saltwater pool. It was kind of salt, not like I'm floating in the Dead Sea salt kind of thing, but they use salt instead of chlorine, which is so much better for everything. I don't know how it works with pipes and stuff, but as far as I know, it's better for your skin, it's better for your hair. And so, like I said, it had chlorine. It has taken, look at these ends, it's garbage. Garbage is what that is. My color has been practically stripped. So, today's a hair maintenance day, for sure. First thing I need to do is go wash my hair. So I'm going to take a shower. I will go wash and condition. Then we will be doing a deep condition with the Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. You know it's a mask when it's spelled MASQUE. Yeah. So, I'll be right back. All right, hi, I'm back, as you can see. My hair is very wet. I did not dry it a lot because when I go to put in my hair mask, I want my hair to be very wet. So, directions do say to separate your hair out, but I don't do that simply because, why? There's no reason unless you suck at spreading things through your hair. So I get a good amount, kind of emulsify it like that. And I'll do one side and other side. I'll do like this. We're breaking it through really good. And then I'm going to go in with one of my detangling brushes. Today I'm going to use the Can 2 detangling brush. And we'll get it all up in there. Make sure it's on the roots and whatever. But mostly concentrated at the ends. All right, so I did that whole one side of my head and I still have some product. So we're gonna do like that again. Do the one side of my head, very thick with the conditioner, hair mask, whatever. Make sure it gets in there. We're gonna go in for another scoop, same size, and flip the other side and do that. So I like these earrings, but as you can see, this side specifically will just dangle and it gets pulled out of place. And sometimes they just don't want to stay. They just don't want to stay. Anyway, so get both sides, get it all up in there as much as you can. Well, not as much, all of it. Get it all in there. Force it on. If you can do that, you're gonna force it, okay? Forcing it. All right. Nice and thick. Gooey sounding. It's good. Look at this one. this one to just kind of dry my hands. I still haven't washed it. I should. And I'm not sure why I don't. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Here's the Cantu brush. It's supposed to be like a generic Denman brush, which is supposed to define curls or whatever. But I'll use it to do a good brush in, detangle, because it does move. See? Look at... Is that coming off? No, that's just what it looks like. It moves around so that it doesn't rip the hair when it goes in. And you can see it's like distributing more closer to the roots and stuff, distributing the product and whatnot. Now, directions on the hair mask say to divide your hair into quadrants. Well, obviously I didn't do that. And that's because I go in with the brush and get it all up in there. I think they recommend the quadrants to easier distribute everything when you go in there. But if you're going to do it with the brush, it's kind of pointless. You don't really need to do that. Now, back in the day, actually not that long ago, maybe 10 years, something, I would get my hair relaxed. It had to be longer than that because all of this is natural curl. Anyway, I would get my hair relaxed. So I would have straight hair like this. Very straight, pin straight hair. And I loved it because I didn't know any better. I didn't know. Mom didn't know. We didn't have a lot of products out there for curly hair. There hasn't been, like there is now, there's a whole natural hair movement, has been for quite some time, but we're starting to get products on the shelf for natural hair, or textured hair, if you will. Textured hair, which is great because, you know, even like all the people have textured hair. There's all kinds of textured hair. You might be a little wavy, you might be tight, coily, curly. You might have really tight curls that can't get brushed through, you know, but you still should have an option of hair maintenance things. Oh, this feels so good. It's scratching my scalp, which I love. My eye is crying. Don't worry about it. I'm good. It's just happening because this eye is like dry, and the reaction to a dry eye is to water. But the tears that are used to moisten the eye, that's right, I said that word, are not the same as tears you cry that actually do the job. So I just deal with it. It goes away eventually. Like it's usually when I wake up that it's just dry, or if I'm really tired, it's just dry and waters. So I'll carry around a napkin in my pocket or whatever. Anyway, this is besides the point. Brush it through. I'm gonna have to wash my brush after this. All right, so we are all brushed through. Now we're gonna gather it into a bun or ponytail or whatever. Just gather it up. Yeah, I gotta wash the brush. We'll take care of that later. All right, because I have to wait for it to dry so I can peel the hair off of it, out of it, whatever. So we're gonna wind it up like so. Put that up. Grab yourself a hair bag. A bag? No. Shower cap. Get yourself a shower cap, hair bag. Put your hair up in it. Now we're gonna let this sit. This thing says 30 minutes. I ain't taking just 30 minutes. We need a deep condition. So that's why we put the bag on. We're gonna sit for 2 hours. So Get yourself a movie to watch. See you in 2 hours. All right, so it hasn't been 2 hours. I just wanted to step in and say something. Hold on. Okay, so we went to Eau Claire, right, for whatever New Year's Eve thing, and the hotel we went to had 3 floors. Now, I am not an introvert. I'm also not an extrovert. I think I'm more ambivert because there are days like today when I just don't want to social with people, you know. I don't want to deal with it. I don't even want to see my husband. He's downstairs and he can stay there. He'll probably come up here for lunch, but whatever. Anyway, there are 3 floors on this at this hotel. My floor is on my floor. My room is on the first floor. So, when I am bored, I will go wander the halls. So, I went and wandered the halls. Sometimes by myself, sometimes with Russ. I went and wandered because I wanted to see if anyone out there wanted to make a new friend or something, you know? So I'm thinking to myself, I am probably an introvert's nightmare. Seriously, like people who are introverts don't want to be bothered. They want to be introverted. They want to stay inside in their cozy little room or house or wherever. Don't bother them. They're there to be with themselves. Okay? Alone together. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So, that's not me. I will go and I will wander the halls. I don't go and like knock on people's doors or whatever. Be like, hey, you want to be my friend? I will respect their privacy if their door is closed. But sometimes people's doors are not all the way closed. Like they'll put the latch out, you know, and have a crack. And they may just do that because they're getting ice and they don't feel like carrying their key or something. But I will go and I will knock. Knock, knock, knock. One time, Russ and I did this. Okay, let me not sidetrack. I'll tell you that story in a second. So I go and I knock on doors. It's important to know there's 3 levels to this floor because I did this all weekend long. And I hate stairs. Sometimes I went up the stairs because you go to one side of the hotel. There's only one elevator. It's on one side of the hotel. So I would walk my happy butt from my floor, first floor, to the hotel, to the elevator. I would take the elevator up to the second floor. I walk to the other side of the hotel, and I walk up the stairs to the third floor. And I'll go on to the other side, and I'll go back down the elevator to the first floor. I'll walk back to my room, which was mostly on the other side. See what's going on? Nothing happening? Okay, walk back this way up, and I'll do that. I did that probably 10 times over the weekend. I did find some people. They were nice, you know. Hey, how's it going? What's going on? You doing here? New Year's Eve, etc., etc. You know, regular stuff. Nobody wanted to exchange numbers or find me on Facebook or whatever. That's fine. But I was being my extroverted self and chatting with whoever and you know, walking around. I did have a drink with me. I had this water bottle was full of a mixed drink that I made. So I was walking around with that. It's a conversation starter because the drink was blue. It was like electric blue color. So people are like, what drink is that? I'm like, it's this, this, and this that I mixed together. It tastes really good. And they're like, all right, cool. And so anyway, conversation starter kind of thing. So I would walk up the stairs. And so I did this a lot. Today, like through the whole weekend, right? Except Sunday when we left. Sunday was like a chill day, but I could feel it in my butt. My butt's still sore. I feel like I had done a bunch of squats and lunges and all the butt exercises. I just feel it all up in my butt and a little bit in my lower back, simply because, well, I'm fat. And so, yeah, that's just what happens. But here's the thing. Before we got to the once we got to the hotel, so back up. Friday, I did my hair, right? Because I did my hair while I was working. Because I wanted it to be presentable or whatever for New Year's Eve. I take my rings off. As you can see, I don't have any rings on. I take my rings off to put the hair goop in my hair because I don't want to mess up my rings. I forgot to put them back on, and I did not realize that they were missing. Not missing, because I knew where they were. I didn't realize that I didn't have them on until we got to the hotel. And sometimes I'll play with my rings, and I went like this. I'm like, and you know when you like forget that you took something off, and you forget for that split second of where they were. So I was having a panic attack for that little bit. And I had to remember really quick, when did I take them off? They were in my office. So I have them now. I'm just putting them on. I just wanted to show you that and tell you how much of a nightmare I am for introverted people. So now I'm going to go watch a movie. It makes it very difficult to get out of bed when you're being held down. My leg is here and also here. But in order for me to move, I will have to fling my covers off and disturb the kitty. Anyone who owns cats knows rule number whatever it is. You do not disturb the kitty. But she is moving, so I think I'm allowed to sneak out. So I go, you can hear the song, the music, the whatever you want to call it, theme song to the Pirates of the Caribbean is, look, I got a hole in my bag, is done. So my next step in treating this very damaged hair is a hot oil treatment. So I will you can use any I like to use a vitamin E rich oil. Olive oil is good. I prefer coconut oil myself, but you can do a mixture of both. Again, coconut oil is my go-to, and I'm just going to do these ends. The deep conditioner is good enough for my natural hair, but these ends are what really need it. You really need that oil treatment. So a hot oil treatment, it's not really hot. It's more like body temperature, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to rinse this out. We're going to put coconut oil on the ends, just the ends, mids to ends, wherever the color and damage is, right? We're going to wrap it up in saran wrap. Yes, saran wrap. Plastic wrap, cling film, whatever. We're going to wrap up the head with the saran wrap, and then we're going to put on the towel on top of that. My microfiber towel is a good one. You can do a t-shirt, anything you have to wrap it up. That's really going to hold in, and it's going to use the body heat to really warm up that oil and get it soaked in there. And then we're going to sit through another movie. So this was the first Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm going to watch the second Pirates of the Caribbean, and then we'll see you after that. Okay, so I forgot to put the little towel on, but this is going to be good. I didn't do the best wrapping job, but that's okay. Put the oil on. Coconut oil, as you know, is a solid when it's cold. So I had to really work it, rub it with my hands. And then, work it in just my ends, like I said. And wrapping saran around your head is, like, not easy. Have you ever tried to do that? It's kind of difficult. All right, anyway. Next Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I did the first one. Now it's Dead Man's Chest. Okay. I'm eating cheese curds. It's not squeaky cheese, unfortunately. Garlic dill curds, but they're good. Tasty. Okay. See you later. Okay, done with that. Done with that. Now you would think, oh, you've got all that oil in your hair. Now you gotta wash it again. Nope. We're just gonna keep it in. We do use our microfiber towel or t-shirt, whatever is good for you, and get it more dry. The ends feel, I mean, you can already see up here, very shiny. That's, you know, my regular hair. And then down here, less shiny, but it doesn't look as bad. The ends don't look as crunchy, you know, like remember from this morning, very crispy crunchy. But you know, time will tell for when they are dry. So we're not going to put any product in today. Tomorrow we will take care of product, and then next week we will wash on a Wednesday or something, and then on Friday we will dry. We will recolor, because you know it's very faded, but it feels very much more healthy right now. Even the ends feel a lot less. The crunchiness, they don't feel as damaged. They're looking better. So, you know, I'm just gonna let the rest of my hair, we'll get this part. Excuse my armpits. Fix the part in my hair. How about fix that? Oh, that didn't. There we go. Fix the part. Alright. Armpit. Fix my part. You see, this has still got stuff in it, but I'm still going to use it. Try to get some tangles out from after I parted it. Okay, yeah, it's good. It's very smooth up until it's smooth right here, but then not so smooth because of the damage. But hey, it's a lot better than it was this morning. So again, we'll just kind of do like that. Put this towel up now. All right, that's the end of my hair saga from today. You know, we're just gonna let it dry naturally, you know, without heat. Let it air dry, and then hopefully the ends of the hair are not a crunchy mess. Tomorrow we will go back to things as usual, get it wet, brush it out, product, that kind of thing. But it is so much better now after the deep condition and stuff. Can feel it. It looks shinier, which is good. Get some health back in the hair. You can see my grays, very shiny, silver. But my regular hair versus the color hair, you can tell the difference very much. So if you're gonna color your hair, if you cannot bleach your hair, I think would be best for your hair. Unless you don't care that your hair is going to be really damaged. Ow. Whoop. Yeah, it feels very nice. Smooth. Smooth. Very nice and smooth. Yes, it used whatever product was in here is now in my hair. No, I don't need to rinse it out. It's not enough for it to cause any gunkiness to my hair. So, yeah. All right, now, excuse me. The next thing, Pirates movie. I just watched the second one, which is the one with Barbosa, or not Barbosa, Davy Jones. The first one with Davy Jones, because I'm going to watch at World's End next. I believe he's in that one too. Not Davy Jones, but what's the heck? Captain of the Black Pearl, whatever his name is. I guess not the Black Pearl. Captain of the Flying Dutchman, which I think is actually Davy Jones. Anyway, doesn't matter. My hair feels very nice and lovely. Lovely hair. Lovely hair. Brush 700 times. I don't count how many times I brush my hair. I just do it till it starts to feel smooth like it is right now. There we go. And then all my curls will be very lovely. I do like this. Hopefully, I don't know what I'm hoping for. I just want my ends to stop being crunchy. Alright, so once it dries, it should be very nice. Just kind of get my roots. Oh, that feels good. Fluff my roots so it's not all that much flat to my head. Okay, yeah, see, it freaking thing keeps getting stuck in my hair. Come on down. Get that earring. All right. Okay. Next. Good evening. This is the end of the fourth Pirates one. Well, part of the end. I'm going to bed now. See you tomorrow. Toodles.